Alright guys, 1 second, we'll have this all up and running. There we go. Okay, I can see what you're doing. Not the clearest, but that's what we're gonna have to put up with here. It's fine.
That's my bad. My internet's potato.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's more probably just that it's console. Unless you, so you're using the built-in streaming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is still good though. It's consistently this quality, which is great. Which means I can actually still read text and everything, which is nice.
That's good.
All right.
Should I go quick play or what do you want me to do?
Quick play is fine, but yeah, let's just go quick play. We can talk about general mechanics and all.
Sounds good.
And positioning. Really, we'll focus more on positioning.
Oh, yeah, so I spent like an hour working on, what was it? The Eichenwald flank, not the one over the wall, but the one around the corner.
Yes, that's my favorite.
Yeah, so it took me a while to figure it out, but I've got the timing perfect now. Where you basically just jump right off and then the last second boost.
Yeah, have you seen it in any of my videos? I don't think I've focused on this or mentioned it much, but that is, yeah, exactly, just like I see you doing.
Think you can keep up with me?
Okay, yeah, where you jump off and then boost, and you're good to go. Good starting position. So for me, the game is just about to start.
People are just coming through the walls now. Or through the doors, rather. What the hell?
So the first thing I'd say is you don't want to be watching down there. If a Pharah comes up behind you or a Genji, which is very common, like they'll jump up onto that house, you wouldn't have seen them at all there. You're just looking down at the cart.
That's true.
So be a little more aware of that.
Alright, they know I'm there.
There you go. And if you ever feel the need to drop down, don't boost down, just drop down. So good, I just saw you do exactly that. Because you want to be able to boost up and away and out of that trouble. So right now, you're at very low HP as far as I can see. You shouldn't be trying to go in on stuff. Oh, and yeah, you're knocked out. You were staying down where they could, if they decided to come for you, get to you and you wouldn't have been able to get away in time. Even if you started boosting the second you saw them again, they would have been able to do enough damage to take you out. So that's something, like generally if you're at 300 HP or less, so the health of a normal hero or less, you want to be getting out of there. Because D.Va is a huge target for that and very easy to have that last bit of damage done to you.
For sure. That was me being spoiled essentially, because I've normally got my Mercy main with me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, not too much healing coming up for you this game. So keep that in mind.
Will do.
This could very well be your next comp match. This late in the season. Nothing surprises me anymore. Okay, so yeah, you notice you got the Reaper there, but your Torbjorn took him out. That's cool. Okay.
I'm an idiot. Alright, don't pay attention to what I just did.
That's alright. So I am seeing a little bit of extraneous defense matrix use. And I just saw an opportunity that you missed to potentially block a good bit of damage from a Zenyatta. If you had seen, he was charging up his right click. Well, not right click, his charge shot, whatever you call it on console. But that's one thing that you should definitely matrix, because that, if he puts Discord on you, you're gonna lose your mech immediately, especially since you weren't at full health there. That's the kind of damage you definitely want to be looking out for.
Okay. Sorry about that.
No, no apology necessary. And I
like
I like what you're doing with playing at these angles. So you were up on top of the archway. That's great. Shooting down at them while the Pharah ulted and all. Yeah. A lot of the time, even if you aren't 100% sure whether or not anyone's been caught in an ult or not, just throwing your ult in at it, like sure, half the time it'll end up getting nothing because the other ult was bad, but I oftentimes will just trust that my teammate wasn't an idiot and got someone in it at least, like a Zarya bomb that I can't see, but I might hear from around a corner. Throw your ult, see if you get lucky. Because otherwise, you might not get an opportunity. I like what you did against that Reaper, or are still doing against that Reaper.
Thank you.
Ah, there we go, yeah. Good stuff. Are you able to hear the game clearly right now?
Not overly.
Okay, yeah. So there's some things, so I assume when you're playing, right, you're going to have the game up at normal volume and good headphones or whatever you're using.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are a couple things I've noticed that there were audio cues for that you didn't necessarily react to.
Like the soldier ult.
I was thinking like hearing Reaper Wraith form. That's a quieter one, but you earlier tried to go for him when he was already wraithing.
Yeah.
In a lot of these fights, you seem to be like the only one from your team there.
Yeah, that's normally not the case. Like I said, I'm playing like a
yeah, it's great play. But you gotta work with what you've got. There are ways to make it make things happen here. Awesome, that was great.
Thank you.
Yeah. Because where that lands, it has coverage on the major escape pathways, the doors there, where even if they get through, they're still at risk of dying. That was beautiful. Oh, nice work following up on kills. I'm seeing you confirm stuff now. Oh yeah.
I've got you in my sights.
Not in my house, soldier.
You're playing like your gameplay looks a lot like mine. This is how I imagine I would play if I were on console. It looks good. Probably better than I could ever do on console, because I wouldn't be able to track people like this.
It takes practice. Oh, that's not good. That was a mistake.
Okay, so something that you did there, when you were saying it was a mistake, I'm assuming that's when you were going up for that health pack, right? Mm-hmm. Whenever you're walking towards a wall, back towards it, you should know the map well enough by now that you know where that health pack is. Turn around so you can see what's still going on, and back into it. So if someone's shooting at you, you can matrix, or you can keep shooting at them, or you know that, wait, this is a bad idea. But whenever you always want to keep your eyes in the direction of the enemies. Because they could be coming out of nowhere exactly like that.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Easy mistake to make.
Oh, we have a healer now. Great. Nope.
Good. Beautiful. Oh, that boop on the McCree.
Okay. Now we're talking.
I like the way you're playing in the middle of your team right now. Supporting your Doomfist and kind of just sitting there, reacting to things as they happen.
I saw a Reaper somewhere.
Routing power to forward shield. Defense matrix activated.
Oh, what a difference having a healer makes.
Yeah.
Zoning.
So
Oh, man, you know.
there were a couple times I noticed that you had an opportunity to save a teammate that was at low health with your Matrix. Because a big reason that a lot of people end up dead is that they don't start backing out soon enough. By the time they realize that they should be running away, they're already going to die. If you give them Matrix at that point, they get away. So there were a couple people who died earlier that you very easily could have saved, or at least contributed a lot to their survivability.
Yeah, that's my fault.
So just something to think about. You've been very good about matrixing damage coming in towards you, although I want you to be a lot more selective, especially going forward. That's something you should really focus on. Nice hold though, good game.
Thank you. Got a game in progress here.
Mm-hmm.
Defense matrix activated.
In these sorts of games, doing exactly what you're doing is great.
Oh,
Like working on solo kills, not a problem at all with that. One thing to consider though, and I'm sure you'd be more conscious of this in comp, but I'll just say it for the heck of it. Whenever you go in, you just want to make sure that it's a favorable engagement. If your team's already not able to follow up on it, especially on a second point CP like this, you're not gonna be able to get, like, you'll get the one pick, sure, but D.Va is never gonna be able to get two. Not against people of the same skill level. And by the time you even get the D.Va's time to kill is pretty slow. By the time you even gotten that one, you're starting on the other person's probably going to be back already. And you'll end up dead, and it ends up being staggered. Basic stuff.
save someone there.
Yes, that engagement against Log was perfect. Love that. Booping him when he hooks, or even just boosting into his face. Oh my goodness, yes, please. I want to see this. Yeah. Love it. That bomb against with that grab. Perfect.
And that's a win. Spoilers.
Ah, spoilers indeed.
Now I'm watching it on the Twitch.
What rank were you when we last did a coaching?
2300, I think.
Huh. You were in this game for like 2 minutes and you got to play the game. That's great. Oh.
Yeah, so now I'm at 2679, I believe.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, 2679. Like I said, like my win percentage went up to 59, so.
That's ridiculously good. Yeah, you're doing amazingly. You just keep playing and you'll keep climbing. But as excited as I am to keep playing D.Va, I almost don't want to play now until the new D.Va comes out.
Yeah.
I want to mentally prepare for the changes.
Well, my goal was Diamond by next season.
All right, like Diamond before the end of the season?
No, by
so end of next season. To get it next season. Yeah, you can definitely do that. You're on track for it.